Ahoy! And welcome to Real Witching Hours, here with me, Storm Blackwell, again this Monday evening. And tonight I'm once again going to be playing Genshin because I really enjoyed doing the story quest stuff last time. It was a lot more active than Sea of Thieves usually is. I mean, I enjoy Sea of Thieves a lot. It's still my favorite game right now, but as far as streaming goes, this has a lot more going on from moment to moment, which is very nice. I was working on the R&R quest last time I played, but I'm going to be doing something else special. I'm going to be starting the story quest for Ningguang. The hangout event. Which, like, Ningguang's not one of my favorite characters, but maybe this'll change that for me. I don't know. I feel like the volume's really loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I don't know. You guys can tell me. Ah. Can teleport right to the Jade Chamber. It's great. I could probably change my gadget. Let's put on the NRE. Lurk. Hello. Hello, lurker. I'll let you lurk. Trying to align with the characters here.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
What
To put it
happened?
simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
So you thought of me?
Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you.
Alright.
To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
I mean, it can't be as tedious as trying to translate hilichurls for Ella Musk, so...
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you, but the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do
I
it.
wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
That's, wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Aha. I feel like I should really be the traveler for this. Is this the way? No, it is not the way. Where the heck? Oh, it's down? Okay. I'm gonna try to see how many of these, how many of the endings of this I can get. Last time I was able to get all of
Before I get into specifics, I want to
Shinobu's.
start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential.
You know, there's another guy from the Qixing who's pretty well hidden.
My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Are you in a trance or...
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Why can't I be doing the thing that you guys are sent away to do right now, and you guys keep doing your normal job?
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary.
Got darker all of a sudden.
I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
See, my trouble with Ningguang is that she's just not fun to play for me. Like, the throwing the rocks does such little damage, even in her character trial, you know? That, I don't know. Is like, compared to other characters, it's like, why would I use her? I don't know.
Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
It's just basic daily routine stuff. It'll be fine. Boy, that's what Traveler's saying? I don't know. That stuff's stressful.
All in a day's work for the traveler, hmm? Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties.
Cool. Will you actually give me a schedule?
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds.
I knew her name was Kaching. I knew it. I knew it was like the sound of money. I have some friends that didn't believe me. All of this is totally overwhelming, and I'm sure on purpose.
Right after that, there's...
Hold up. Do I really have to understand Ningguang's work and all? this detail just to organize her schedule?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
Yeah.
Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
Actually, I didn't understand any of it. Oh, I mean, that's true. She's not going to keep going on like this, is she? None of these are good choices. I mean, I assume this is a part where the path branches, so I'll have to come back here anyway. Actually, I didn't understand any of it.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I said I didn't understand any of it. Oh wait, that was in parentheses. I didn't actually say it. Oh, that wasn't a choice at all. Okay.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
I would not have thought that was how that was
Take care,
said.
Lady Ningguang.
Okay, it's just a choice between two things. Alright, rigorous schedule. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. To meet businesswoman, whatever, at, you know, I've heard this word before in this game. Whatever, pavilion, eat lunch. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. That sounds shady. 4, go to that pavilion. It's the other pavilion for a conference. 5, light meal, negotiate any outstanding matters from the conference, return to the Jade Chamber. Specific times on the first, the specific times of the first 3 items are flexible and progress dependent. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended. Cool.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle.
Well, thanks. I think I'm missing, like, 120 something items, but, you know.
Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this.
My brain is fried now, though.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start preparing based on the schedule.
She didn't hear me at all.
With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Okay. Just clears. Wait until the following day from 7 to 8. That's a very short time window. Okay. Gonna wait right here in the office. Spend more than a whole day standing here. Cool. Wake Ningguang up. From where? Show me where to go. Oh. Alright. Anything to grab from these? No? Okay. Knock.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Alright.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Same as usual.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Sleeping in the Jane Chambers? Okay.
Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today. Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this. No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other. She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Tens of millions?
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder. Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
Like an investment.
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course.
Just from getting your business advice.
Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of Mora.
Then I will listen and learn.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Let's have some breakfast before we leave for lunch. Okay. Oh, so they put these pots on little tables. I have this plant in my Serenity pot, so maybe I don't know if I have the design for this little table, but I'll see.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
I just picked the time slot.
I know what's going on then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
Thank you. I think I saw pancakes on there.
What
That
do
looked
you
good.
think? Is the food to your liking?
Hey, it's so much more than I intended to.
Don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I mean, I'm not a terrible chef, but still.
Relax, I'm just joking. But I sure probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
Yes.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
I will agree to disagree with you on that.
If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Okay, you may have a point. Counterpoint, what about skipping that meal? Going straight to a much more interesting lunch.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
Is she gonna wear something different? She always wears the same outfit. I know she has one other outfit in the game, but like...
I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
Um...
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch a change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
Pardon me.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take you a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
I suppose this is a problem unique to rich people.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Okay. Where am I going now? Over here. Alright, so I'll just, like, hand these through the door.
Did you get it? Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment. I believe you've seen this outfit before. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, she is wearing that different outfit. Okay.
I don't think I asked you what you thought of it at the time, though. What do you think? Be honest.
I mean, any one of these is true.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about looking glamorous. Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you. That's why your affirmation matters so much to me. All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Lee. Okay. Gonna exit the Jade Chamber. Okay, where am I going? I'm going far away. I think I'm gonna teleport. And I will. Let's see. This way. Do 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 do.
Everything is set. Please, enjoy your meal.
All right. Hello.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him. He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited.
Change of lighting.
I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too. So, the rumors are true, then?
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
I don't know if I'd say that.
You haven't heard?
I want to say both these things, and I will eventually.
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I'm going to be very careful how I answer this.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
It's my main.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Are we gonna, like, sit down and have lunch, or is this all we're gonna do today?
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
Interesting.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every mora you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
That's actually very good advice, I think. Hit the nail on the head.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Business talk continues.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the
Yeah.
time to meet with me today.
Oh my gosh,
I
we sat
didn't know how
down.
much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
No, I'm actually surprisingly finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want.
Good, then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little. Come on, the auction is being held at Yujing Terrace.
Okay. Up there. Alright. Headache on her way. Hello, Byron.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
I couldn't help but feel a little concerned. So I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
In the middle of the night.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes, just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
What about your schedule?
Have you attended an auction before?
I've watched one from them, but I mean, yes, I have.
Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Sure, that should be quite fun.
All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Could I actually walk away with a thing from this? Hold on. What is my Mora amount? So, got 2, 3, 23, 22 million. Okay. These are all going to be extremely overpriced for no good reason. Let's observe the hairpin. Fairly well-made hairpin, but there's nothing exceptional about it. Fine to buy in a shop, but can this really fetch a good price at an auction? Observe writing tools. Generic office implements. I guess they could brighten up the place a little. Still, it'd be cheaper just to get one from Bolai. And the vase. Plain looking vase with clear signs of wear and tear. I have this same vase in my teapot already. Can't see any reason to bid on something like this. Just picking some flowers real quick. 16, huh? This isn't how clocks work, but that's okay. It's clever. Little bin! Oh.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Before we start, I have a question.
Yes?
Why are you selling
What is
trash?
it?
Are these auction items genuinely very valuable?
That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
I guess that's true. I don't particularly care for auctions in general.
Yes, you should look forward to it. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 Mora. That's 10,000 Mora for the teacup.
You'd never pay 10,000 more for something like this normally.
20,000!
30,000!
50,000.
Little bin, you're crazy. Wow, the bidding is fierce.
80,000! 80,000 over here!
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
He seems very determined.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170?
180,000.
Mm-mm.
180 once? 180 twice? 180. Sold!
It's mine now.
Can't believe it went for 180,000.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot.
One by one, the unexceptional items are sold for exceptionally
You
high
seem to
prices.
be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Something felt off.
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction. Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't understand. Little Ben, talk to me.
Today wasn't my day. Didn't manage to snag much. There were too many bidders, and they all seemed like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction. Someday, I'll be the lucky one.
I don't get it. Can you tell me? You could have sat. You could have stayed sitting.
You want to know why I paid so much?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous owner was Lady Ningguang.
I don't understand why that matters. You won't get financial advice from a teacup.
Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate it. But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then I'll be rich.
I don't understand your logic.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted.
Aren't you worried about the price being overinflated?
Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated. I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, did you find the answer yet?
It's just because everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics?
That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves. Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. I wonder, is faith in me really the only factor in their appraisal of the item's value?
If not, then what else could it be?
You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving that than hosting an auction. Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain intelligence.
Sure enough, after some time has passed, one of the participants returns.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the items from today's auction. As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What motive would anyone have for making copies of things like these? They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction. Every bid was voluntary.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know that unless you have evidence to support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander. Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as to where exactly I went wrong.
You... Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. No one would dare do business with you after that. I guess what I'm saying is this really in your best interests?
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that really the full story?
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands. When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items unaccounted for. A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me, and passed through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours, and those of your fellow bidders today.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in possession of lost property belonging to me. Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
When do they have such blind faith?
So I ask you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated by trust, or was it greed? The sole reason I held this auction is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent in the auction today.
All right, fine. I guess I'll return it. You drive a hard bargain like everyone says. I'll go and get it right now. Please just wait here.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. Good for him.
Well, makes sense now.
The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claims. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense. I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual sentiment. At most, a little childish perhaps. Which is another reason why I didn't tell anybody about my plan. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
Size?
Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion. Every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament, contributed to its total weight. But in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it.
I hope you get all your things back, too.
Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special. The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one now has the story of another age to tell.
Interesting. Okay, so, after having completed an ending, I am going to do a wish. A 10 wish. Trying to get Hu Tao. I already have Beto fully C6'd, so any extra Betos I get from this wish are going to be just turned into currency. But I might get Ningguang. I might get this guy. I forget his name, but I'm hoping for more Hu Taos. I have one Hu Tao. And I'd like to see how many more I can get. So many freaking bows. It's another Beto. What happens with that? 5. What?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
What? Wait a minute. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. Well, we're going to retrieve these. Cool. And let's figure out about doing another one of these endings. Stop it. I don't actually have Ningguang yet, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get one of her. Okay, okay. I see. So let's start off with this spot. This is in the path we already did before. Alright. Can I get food to go? Alright. Good. I want to enter. Alright. So we're gonna have this conversation again.
Sorry to have kept.
No, no, not.
Great. This is the traveler. He happened to be. Do you mind if?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm on. I've always been fast. Oh, I'm Lord Xiao. That's what I wanted.
Rumors?
You know, you haven't heard? Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship.
Interesting. The traveler is even
Okay.
putting. Oh, you're compared. I've missed out on an
Investment?
no.
Oh,
So those
But
choices
if it
don't
were
do
real,
anything.
I had my secretary, so I would advise.
I see.
In my opinion, long term, it's
You think so too? Huh? Okay. Maybe it'd be
Seems throughout, in this vein throughout
Lady
lunchtime.
Ningguang.
good.
Now I see why. You think clearly. You are.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the. So you want to be my competitor? Well then, I suppose I'll have to start looking over my shoulder. Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you make it big.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
She stood up this time.
Right then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about the...
Don't worry about them. They're very capable.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it. In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants, which we totally just blew off in the other timeline.
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Alright. Back on the rigorous schedule.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please.
Very good.
Oops.
Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is it something very valuable?
Yes, and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
True, that's my impression.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom-made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about it being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd, and this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingxi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
All right.
The key here is the Adventurer's Guild. You'll have a blast.
Auntie Ningguang!
I knew it. I thought for sure that they were going to be the kids. I didn't say it, but...
Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
No, would have such a profound impact.
Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep. I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
How can you tell?
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline.
I mean, I understood that from what the kids said, but the game needed me to...
How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Very clever.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis found out.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that, hmm?
It's my comb. You remembered.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
They?
Uh-oh.
Looks like there's a story here.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing.
Looks like someone is trying to scam me.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Gonna go
Are
throw
you
some
gonna
rocks.
go punish the bad guys?
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Time to go throw rocks at people.
think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, this is a new low for us.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. We never should have crossed you like this.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one, see if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
When you thought of Ningguang?
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions. Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands, but we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or...?
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business. You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology. This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back and see the children.
I mean, she's right. I don't think anyone could argue otherwise. Can I climb this? I can't. Hello, children.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice. And yours alone.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come play with us.
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
So full of energy. Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
I mean, it's not as bad, but...
They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak. But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust. For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though. Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves. I think that this is beneficial to them.
A lot like a teacher to them.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But there's nothing wrong with that. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them.
Are you raising them to be your heirs?
I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old, and Liyue will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! Hurry up!
We're not gonna wait forever!
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can.
That's cute. Alright. Time for another wish. Really? I didn't get... I mean, it looks like it's a pretty good bow. But I didn't even get a character out of that one. That's too bad. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so now I have enough for 4 more witches. Alright. Let's see where we can go now. Looks like we... How did I get to this point? Alright, well, let's start here. Talk to Baishi. Up. Hello.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is
Okay.
my usual job is, for
That's
example,
fine.
arranging her daily schedule.
Your
picking out
eyes are really
clothes
sparkling
for her.
right now.
You misunderstand.
Bai Shi has always... I'm sure she was
Back to the topic. By Xiao and by I can go through the methods I use and keep all in
Yeah.
a day's work. Currently,
Let's try to
there
get
are
to the next choice.
133 Yes, I did. I'll go through the most first. Then a discussion. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all... I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
No, I think I'm good.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tied on
No
already?
need.
Wow. You're...
wonderful. Then I'll be
I'll do my
counted.
best.
I'm grateful for... If anything else...
Take care, Lady
Ah, here we go. Alright, time to avoid anything too complicated. Universe schedule you made to Baishi. 1 day off.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Ningguang hasn't taken a vacation in a long time, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
No amount of more is worth ruining your health for.
Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Do. Wait until 7 following day. Okay. That looks good. We'll just wait here for a little bit. I'm hoping from these wishes to get Hu Tao, but getting a Ningguang would be a good consolation prize. Because, like, if I look at the character archive, right? First of all, I have Hu Tao. I have one Hu Tao. I would enjoy having more Hu Taos. But the first character in the list that I don't have is Ningguang. So this would be a good opportunity to get her. I believe I have... Oh, I can't actually see their constellations here. I don't think... Yeah, I don't have Ningguang. It would... That I can see in that menu for sure. Where is that boy? There he is. Yeah, I have half of his constellations already. Time to wake Ningguang up. Yeah, so this banner is really set to give me currency.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Same as usual.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Here, take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yes, but she said she'd leave it up to me.
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break.
You don't take many breaks, huh?
I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Let's do something you never normally have time for. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do. I feel like these are the same thing, but maybe not. Let's do this one.
Something I never have time for.
She does have a specific voice line for that, so maybe they are different.
Ah, have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules.
No, do I actually have to play chess against her?
When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way. So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards. I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
What an ambitious project.
True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
So how do we get people interested in it?
I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile.
I'd play that.
No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype.
Cool. I don't actually get to do that, do I?
I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible.
Do I get to be a chess piece?
And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it?
You're going to make a chess piece based on me?
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece. It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
So I'm part of the marketing plan.
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
Sounds great.
Then it's decided.
Can I get this chess set for my teapot? I'd like that.
Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
All right. Company Ningguang to have the piece made. Okay. Oh, sorry, Bywin. Bywin? Now. Where are we going? Far away. Actually, hold on. Let me look at this. You know what? I can get there, I think. Just fly a little bit. This is nice. Let's not land directly on top of it, in case it doesn't let me open up my wings. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
You already know each other?
We've met before.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know. There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up.
This lady.
All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
But isn't she in the porcelain business?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought this was a perfume store. But, you know, there is a lot of porcelain behind you.
As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that.
I wasn't suggesting anything.
I'm kidding. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
Your measurements quite uneventfully.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the Traveler or the chess piece?
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know what
That
the
guy
line
walking
is.
by
I'd
started
never
something.
take a joke too far. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
I hope you do know where the line is.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
Every line of that
I
lady's
slightly
dialogue.
regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Yes, I do.
Hey there. Don't be shy. Come inside.
Am I actually able to? I am. I can sit. This is a strange shop. But okay. I totally thought this was a perfume business because it's called Scent of Spring, but there is definitely a plate on the sign.
Hey there.
Okay. I'm confused as to what her shop is, but that's okay. She can do what she wants, I guess. I'll never understand why the line decides to go, like, veer to the right and go up the stairs instead of just going up the ramp in the middle. Can I jump up there? No. Okay.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the Traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Good. And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost.
Good night, David. Love you.
I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress. Yes, and just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not for profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past.
Oh.
Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Because the whole of Liyue witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I could think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century, and as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how he wants it. We can't go letting him down.
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Interesting.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Is this supposed to be in the Jade? Oh. No, it's not. It's out here.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all? Thank you. Yes, you see things the way they are, however they may appear on the surface. I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term. But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing. Because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't. There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying? But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Liyue Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So why did you lie to her?
Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
You've done so well.
Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state. But look where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Very nice. Cool. Let's do another wish from here atop the Jade Chamber. Ugh, of course it's him. Where is he? There he is. Alright, let's apply it. I don't want to use this character. Alright, let's see how to get the next ending here. Where did we even branch before? Oh. Interesting. What did we do to get to Liyue Millennial? Well, let's continue playing from time off. 7 to 8. Oh, we gotta wake her up again. Okay. I'm to wake Ningguang up. I'm not inside. Don't climb the door. Open it. Silly traveler.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
None of these have been bad so far.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have taken by sheer Sure. There's my schedule as you. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often. Still. So then.
Ah, here's a decision. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
I see. Being a member of the Qixing is a limitation.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear.
You just said that in a different timeline.
I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
The day is yours. Do with it as you please.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liu Qixing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
You know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time.
Is Ningguang saying she wants to go fishing? Because I'm here for that.
A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's hard to imagine.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive that time for my life, feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane.
Are you saying you want to fish? Please tell me you want to fish.
So how about it? Will you join me?
It's not what I was expecting, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
Start at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, but working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
That's not the most dignified way to make money.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Man, I thought we were going fishing. Ah. Ningguang, you don't have any fish in your pond. I tried to find some, there weren't any. Any fish in this one? No? Seems like a bit of a waste. Should definitely be fish in there. Oh well. Where am I going? Alright. It's kind of crazy how far you can look. Like, that's Inazuma out there. There's Beto's ship. Spire. In fact, if I was still up on the Jade Chamber, I'm sure I'd be able to see Sumeru. Let's get down from here.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
Oh, you're just looking for me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
We want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
Why do so many goods get abandoned in the first place?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh.
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Can't really blame him. After waiting a while, he comes back, panting for breath.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
Well, not using our status thing isn't working very well.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, small wooden toy.
They're in terrible shape. No wonder no one wants them.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into, with a little work.
Can we have this stuff?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going well.
Let's take some time to sift through what we have acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
I like this guy. I go past him all the time. But I like hold on. I'm saving that screenshot. That was very good. Oh, you're a funny man. Bag of retrieved items. Where the heck am I going? Oh hey, I'm going to go get this. Obviously. And I'm going to take a swim. How was it that I... climb up this? Maybe. Yes. Cool. It's a shame the lantern ride is over. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Oh, it's this guy. Regular Tom Nook.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually,
What
today
can
is a
I
little
get
different.
for you?
I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for? Oh, I see. Let me take a look then. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. It shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please, there's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together, I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
I think he added a couple of zeros by accident.
Oh, well...
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
What are your thoughts? Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Huh? Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things? And specifically, these things?
Ningguang, you should have had a disguise. I should have had a disguise too. We should have both had disguises. Haven't you ever seen Aladdin?
I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
It appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable. If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
We'll just have to leave Liyue Harbor and live an adventurer's life.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
Yes, we could go fishing. Like I said before, we could go fishing. Something tells me I'm not going to get Ningguang in a fishing boat today. That's okay. Go treasure hunting in Guili Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
You two have a good one.
Alright. Interesting. It would just totally make my day if one of these endings was us fishing. Yep.
This must be the place. Let's do this.
Okay. Oh, time to throw rocks. Time to show off exactly why I'm not interested in playing as this character. And there we go.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical.
Haven't thrown rocks in so long. I miss throwing rocks at slimes.
The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
Even for this paltry amount?
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds.
I mean, this is how I make Mora, so I don't know what Traveler's Companion complaining
And
about.
let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
Let's try to keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Throw rocks at something bigger. Like Purse of Mora. I don't know why this rock is following me. Apples. Whoop. Yes, I know how to get to Leeway Harbor, thank you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just have her right now. Hold on, there's an achievement. Where is it? Hmm. I think... What if I search for burst? Five. Okay. It's probably under the Challenger series. Here we go. Unleash 5 elemental bursts within 15 seconds. So, in order to do that, let's get... Are there literally any other... Wow, I literally just have her right now? Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Let's go get Beto's... Aha. Well... Alright.
Let the show begin.
Okay. We're out of danger. I'm gonna switch Kale out. Well... Nah. This should work. Let's go get Ningguang back, and hopefully we will have her burst ready. Because if her burst is gone now, that's upsetting.
Can you stop copying me, please? That's what I said. So can you stop copying me, please?
Your name is Echo. Huh. Huh. That's funny. Oh. I have to start
This
that
must
part
be the
over again.
place.
Okay. That's fine.
Give up.
Throw some rocks again. Peak gameplay.
The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as yes, I'd say. And let's not. In any case, the sight of I intend this time.
Okay. I need to build more ultimate. Okay. Come on. Okay. Whoa. My sound glitched out. Whoa. Okay, seems fixed now. Let's do this.
Eyes on me!
Hahaha. Did it. Alright.
Not bad.
Oh wait, sorry. Ningguang is supposed to be throwing rocks at you, I forgot. I mean, it is effective. It's just boring.
Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a feeling.
You're very good at this.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
It was dug by a weasel thief.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
It's almost as fun as more as you are. Go figure.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it? Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
But I am Beto.
There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
Can you take a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there. But
Based on our current financial situation, we can rule that out.
same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Are we going fishing? Are we really going fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
I mean, fine. It's not quite the same as what I wanted, but...
Come on, let's go down to the river.
I wanted to fish for real. Hey, buddy. Are you gonna... No? Okay. You alright? That's not how you do it. Let me show you. That's how you do it. Okay. Alright, I think I'm here. I think. Oh!
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
You got it. What was that? Oh well. I'll look at that achievement here in a bit. Grill the fish like a pro.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred, that's on purpose. I just like how it tastes.
I agree.
Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Thank you.
It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
Well, like adventuring.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time I'll grill fish for you.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Oh, that's my favorite ending. I like that. None of these endings have been bad. Also, I want to see what that achievement was. You've got to have reserves, fish. The more the merrier, of course. Interesting. Wait. I also finished that other one. Vicious Circle. Now I just need to find the unusual hilichurl more times. I'm sure there's a guide to that somewhere.
It's hard to
What is this? Is it Beto's birthday? Is Beto's birthday? Hey, you want to hear something cool? I caught a fish this morning, almost the size of a small boat. Plus, it happened to be my birthday, so I asked Wanman Restaurant to help me prepare a feast using it. Speaking of said fish, we managed to hook it by the mouth at first, but who'd have thought its tail would be so strong that its slaps left several of my sailors red and wrecked? And even after all that, it managed to break free and get away, swimming back to sea. Of course, if that's how the story ended, then my fleet wouldn't be worthy of being called the Crux. To make a long struggle short, we got it. It's just boiled fish now. Unlike some other fish out in the sea, the meat of this one is much firmer. And the taste is just splendid. I'm not lying, you gotta try it. What is this? What do you cook to make this? It's a revived food. I had no idea it was Beto's birthday. That's great.
Been on dry land for so long.
It's my main character's birthday. I love that. Unfortunately, she's already maxed out, so. Well, maxed out, yes and no. See, the thing with her is that I don't have enough of these to go around for her right now. I could probably go fight Storm Terror again. And get another one. But I'm still not close to being able to crown her. Which is a shame. I'd love to do that. Hmm. Well, I would give you a crown, but I can't. That's okay. Let's do the last one of the. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. It's time to do another wish. Oh. Well, there we go. We got Ningguang. All we had to do was go fishing. Cool. Let's go, let the game know that we know we have her. Cool. And let's do the last one of her endings. And how do we get it? So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport to the, there. Go inside and wait in there. Boop. Boop. Okay. Now, we wait. Time. Until 7 the next day. That works.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. So, what's item 1 on today? I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to... I don't often... Still. So then...
Don't have the opportunity to do.
Something interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned...
But more can also be a limitation.
Yes. You're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Sure, whatever you feel like doing.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I was born into a humble family.
You know how to fish?
Fishing isn't that. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be there. They were tough times. But I had a clear goal, and if I didn't make any money in the morning, I want to relive. So how about it? Will you
Sure.
join? Great. Then we're not to use our... The goal is to see how much...
Ah, right. We can go to work at the bank.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past?
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
Alright, I think we're on the final path here. Alright, Instead of flying down, I'm gonna just teleport this time. Do. I think this will get us into some other shenanigans. That's basically what's going on here. Up there. Fine. I gotta say, this is pretty cool. It's like a mall. It's like all these different levels of stores. I like the mall. I should try to go to the mall again sometime soon. Hello, Vlad. Do not impale me. I know that that was Scottish, but it's fine. I don't know how to do a Russian. Mr. Key, you look way different than you did when I saw you in Stardew Valley last time. Alright. Ekaterina. You have a cool name. I like it.
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui.
Yes.
With all
Always.
due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
To the Northwest Bank.
I think there was a chest up here, but I already took it. Let me in. Let me in. What if I talk to her again?
I have a lot on my plate right now. You can see yourselves out.
Okay, I still like your name. Whoa.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
They weren't even trying to hide their hostility towards you.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it's true, Northland Bank is just an arm of the Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Well, now I know. Does that make this trip worth it? I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option.
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Wait a second. Can you sense it?
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
By the Millilith. There they are. Watching us. With their lack of face.
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask the question.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them.
Oh, is this going to be a reverse sneaking section? Where, like, we have to be snuck? That sounds fun. Or rather, I suppose, more than fun, it sounds novel?
Keep moving. Just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
It is. It is a reverse sneak section. I didn't see anyone following us.
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which
probably
of
that
them is
guy.
our tail.
I did notice her as I was walking around, but... Come on, that guy is from Shinesnaya.
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
And then there's that guy over there, huh? No one's following us.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further, but let's stay calm until we're 100% sure.
What the heck is that guy doing?
It shouldn't take much longer.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Okay, the lady with the cat isn't following us anymore. I think.
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
What are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She is stern.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Are they really this guarded against you?
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This
Lights.
all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes, they would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind. No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Going back to Northland Bank for a confrontation. Time to go throw rocks at people.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible! She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Hold on, I need to step away for a moment. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Right, almost back. Gonna put my headphones back on. There we go. That's another benefit to this game over Sea of Thieves, is I can go do that without worrying about being attacked. I love Sea of Thieves, but I could really do with something more akin to a single-player mode of it.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target. You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But You'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
It was you! Well, I guess this is where we do Last Wish. Actually, I've got 2 more wishes. Really? I hate it when it's a weapon. Alright. For this last one. Oh. For this last one, I'm gonna go... Where am I gonna go? Here, I think? Wait, no, this isn't where I'm trying to go. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Is it you? No. It's a different domain. Hold on, we'll figure it out. This is probably it. Aha! Yes, yes. Here we are. Yeah, this spot's as good as any. Alright. Oh? Hey, there we go. There we go. Oh, and look at that. Very nice. I like that. I'd take a screenshot, but you know what? I'm streaming it. I'm gonna take a screenshot anyway. There we go. That is, in fact, what I wanted. Thank you.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
I would have liked to have gotten more, but you can only hope for so much. Cool. And you. Cool. Those are both good things.
Quite seem to get my land legs back.
Excellent. Now, tell you what, because it's Beto's birthday, let's see. Let's go back here, deploy. I think I'm able to go do Storm Terror's lair again. I am. Very good. We're gonna try to get you another breath of Dvalin. What is this? Oh yes. I forgot. Very good. Ah. We did all the endings. Who will we do next, I wonder? I haven't finished Bennett's endings. I'm missing one of Diana's. But I like this setup of getting... I guess maybe we'll do Yunjin's next. That could be good. I need to get 2 keys, which I don't have. That's okay. I want to eat some food. Let's get... something to be strong. Use this. And then something for defense. We'll use... this one. Okay. Let's go. Hello, Storm Terror. Time to meet Barbara. Very good.
To ashes!
Alright, that was pretty good. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Good. Ow. Ow.
You haven't won yet.
That's not cool. Cutscene. Killing me in a cutscene's not cool.
I'll protect us.
I never yield.
It's getting a little bit messy. That's okay.
Let the show begin.
There we go. Alright, Vader, let's see what you got. Hey, 2 of the breath. That's awesome. That's exactly what we needed. Alright, I'm not allowed to confront Storm Terror again right now, right? That's how it works. Pretty sure. I'd feel silly if I was allowed to. Yeah, I can't claim the treasure again. Okay. That being said, let's go to Windrise and heal up. Because I just like healing up at Windrise. Okay. Now, let's get my teapot out. I craft some books. Not inside. I did some work on my teapot while between last week and this week, by the way. My islands are pretty full to bursting, but that's okay.
This realm.
Furnishing? I don't have furnishing things being built? What's wrong with me? Okay, let's build some things. Not those. Those are going to take all my wood to do. Let's do that one. That one. That one. Go. And... Sure. Cool. Best rank. Cool. Alright.
If you ever
Now let's see here. Dang, I was kind of hoping that the Ningguang would have a character bonus. Okay, I want to see character. Talents. What type of thing do you use? Philosophies of gold. Okay. Could level this up.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
In any case, I need to make a bunch of philosophies of gold. Let's get to work on that. That one. Oh? Junkwee. Well, what do you know? You're coming in to save the day. I didn't remember that I had a character with this ability. Cool. 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 Alright, let's make some of this. Excellent. Now, what talent are we going to use this on?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Shield damage absorption would be pretty good. Wait. This one's really my bread and butter right now. Now we're to the crowns. See, I have a bunch of crowns and I just haven't been able to use them. Really what I need to do is I just need to be sure to go fight Dvalin every so often. I just haven't been doing that. Speaking of things I haven't been doing. Ah. I can't put it down here. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a look around here real quick then instead. Got a bunch of buildings here, and I managed to still have a person. I just had to take down some other things. I think this area is about the same as before. That stuff is extra and new and such, but the rest of that's probably about the way it was. And there's this area, which is very nice. Had to work real hard to get all the stuff I wanted shoved into here. Particularly with all the trees. This game really doesn't like having trees out. And speaking of trees, got this area that I've worked on some, I believe, since last it was seen. Hello, little guy. Yeah. This is my little tiny corner of Sumeru. Of Sumeru, I mean. All the stuff I like about it. I mean, who doesn't love these guys, right? Those guys are the best. Just, you know, some plants. And the shroom boar is pretty great. Yeah. You can kind of see the beach stuff over there in the distance now. That's why I put that tent over there. Kind of wish I had like a lighthouse that I could put like right above where my head is right now. There's a spot where the water comes out. Here, let me even... Right here. There's a spot that would be perfect for something akin to a lighthouse, but I don't think I have the ability to craft one. It'd be cool, though. Maybe eventually they'll give us something like that. And I added that second windmill over there so that there was more of a Mondstadt feel on that island. But yeah. So is there anything else to do before signing off for the day? I don't think so. I think this has been a pretty successful 3-hour tour. Yeah, let's go, Oh, you know what? No. I do know what I want to do. I think I need to craft another thing.
This realm.
Yeah. Great furnishing. I'm gonna just redeem this one. Cool. And then wall decor. This one. Great. And then get now. Make another one because I'm gonna need it eventually.
If
Goodbye.
you ever have any
I'm working on redoing the kitchen area. It's going to be based off of Sumeru. But for now, let's find a spot on the wall for this. Wall decor. Right there will do. Switch image. What? No. Alright. We're gonna have to put this over here instead. That's funny. Alright. Very good. I liked that. That was a fun time. Put it in there because it's food related, you know. Are there any that I've finished their things and not put anything up? Hold on. Switch image. So, I've done Barbara and Beto and Ningguang. I haven't finished Beto's stuff. I haven't finished Noelle's stuff either. Not done him. I'm still missing one of hers. Haven't done. I did his, and that one is up. Haven't done. One of these is up somewhere. Can't remember where. I think it's that one. Not totally sure. I should put one up in here for Beto. This is supposed to be her room. What are the... I mean, obviously I have this one here for Beto because it's like my favorite. But what other ones would there be? This one. This would be a good one for in her room. Alright. Cool. Alright, I didn't see about that little desk thing. Oh well. Hi, Hutao.
Hey, why'd you come find me out of the blue? Miss me? Good night. Rest early and don't worry about nightmares, monsters under your bed, or anything like that. If such a thing happens, I'll settle it myself.
Cool. Alright, well that was quite good. I'm getting out of here to finish. Let's go back to the, the Jade Chamber. It's where we've been a lot today. You can see so far out in all the directions. There's the freaking Sumeru tree out there. And the chasm. Oh, and you can even see the, like, desert pyramids out there. What is that? What is that? Oh, is that Port Ormos? I think it is. I think that's Port Ormos all the way out there. So, like, Fontaine is supposed to be, like, this way, right? I think. So if we look to the right of the chasm, it should be out there. So, like, maybe eventually we'll be able to see Fontaine from here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, plain mountains out there for now, but I'm sure eventually. Can we see Mondstadt proper from the Jade Chamber? I mean, obviously that's the mountain. Dragonspine. Is that Mondstadt? I don't think so. Actually, you know what? No, I think it is. Let me see if I do this. Right, so I'm looking pretty directly at it. Yeah, I think so. Of course, before it, there should be... It's tough to tell. I still kind of theorize that at the end of the game we'll be able to fly. Which would be just amazing, you know, to like, you know, we've spent we've spent years going through this this vast world, and then at the very end it's like, hey, now you can fly throughout all of it. Like, that'd be really cool. Well, the Jade Chamber really is a good place to look at the world of Tibet. It's like, let's look over where nothing is right now, but where stuff is obviously going to be later. Right? There's, or maybe not. Oh, look at those mountains over there. They're a totally different kind of mountain. Let's see. So, like, that's water, right? But, like, that's land. What's out that way? Oh, wow. That's Sangonomiya. Okay. Wow. What is this? Well, they really have the Jade Chamber right on the edge of Leeway now, huh? Oh, I see, but eventually this could be a way into another country. It isn't right now, but it could be later. Alright. I think that's enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly had a good time tonight. In the week interim, am going to try to gather up the keys that I need to do the next story quest. And maybe I'll have some more Prime Gems to do some wishes. I don't know. I hope so, but probably not. Probably won't be able to make another big thing of wishes like I just did. That's okay though. I got what I needed. Hu Tao will come around again. That was just an excellent banner for me because it was like, I've got Beto maxed out. Shang-Kui, I had, you know, most of him. Ningguang I hadn't done yet at all, so it was good to pick up a couple of her. And you know, I wanted a Hu Tao. I wanted to get another Hu Tao. Because I'd love to actually have Hu Tao on my team. She's one of the characters that enticed me to pick up this game. But I'd prefer to use her once she's more built. And I just don't have that yet. I'd love to have, like... I probably won't put her on my main team, which will probably be one that's on my secondary team that I use mostly just in the in that one dungeon. But I need... basically in this game you need to have at least 8 well-built characters. Alright, now I basically just have these 4. But I'm working on another group in the background. Ito and Shinobu. Hu Tao. It's just no one heals quite like Barber does. Barber's kind of needed everywhere. And right now, no one does damage quite like Barbara does. She is a nuclear bomb whenever I unleash her onto someone. Because that one set of artifacts on her is just fantastic. Love this set. It does so much damage. Every time the bubble pops, it's great. But okay. That is that for this evening. I went so long. It's almost 3.5 hours. So, that's going to be fun to render later. Oh well. Well, hope you enjoyed, and sleep well, sailors.